Tonight, the battle between old and new
I was here first.
This is my territory.
takes an unexpected turn.
Everybody has been courteous and respectful except for one person.
They're clearly getting their pash on. Are you kidding me?
I have told the girls that if he was to kiss anybody on a group date, I would bow out.
And
Chantal!
Chantal finally gets her chance to shine
Tonight is about pampering you.
on a 5-star date
You expect a fairy tale like this to happen, and yeah.
that's full of surprises.
Wow, this just got next level.
So we've survived the rose ceremony and the girls are all still adjusting to the newbies.
Guys, I have a funny feeling like we might be getting a date card today.
Wouldn't surprise me because we have some new girls in the family that we might be going on a bit of a group getting to know you date.
Blake and I have a connection, and when those new girls came in, I was pretty upset by it.
How are you girls feeling about it all?
Just the beginning for us. We're like, oh, it's all new and exciting, and you're just waiting to see what happens.
To get that extended small group date. I'm really glad that it did happen before the girls came, because I think trying to establish that connection now would be really difficult.
Do you think perhaps maybe the new girls are going on a double date?
Is that... There we go.
Oh,
It's a double date, one stays, one goes.
Yeah, it's not
That's not nice.
I think that's kind of a cruel welcoming. Welcome, just kidding, going home.
I really want a single date, but there would be some jealousy, of course, because I've just come into the house.
I have been hoping for a single date with Blake for quite a while now, but in the back of my mind, I thought there's a stack of new girls here. Amber's chucked a tanty and she might get rewarded for it.
Amber was 100% certain that she was going on a single date. I could tell by the way she was talking, the way she'd dressed and the effort she'd put in.
Now that we've got the new girls settled in, do you think one of them will take the single date? Or...
We said we hope not. We hope it would be one of you girls.
I'm not gonna lie, we said it too. Mainly me.
And if it's not you, Amber, will you take it gracefully?
What's that?
She was quite smug about the whole thing. She thought, yep, I got my way and oh, you bitches, watch out. I think Blake would have already seen that she's a pain in the ass, that she's high maintenance. I don't think that's what he's looking for in a life partner.
Morning. Good to see you today. I trust you're all getting to know each other a bit better. As I'm sure you can imagine, now there are more of you living here in the mansion, time alone with Blake just got a whole lot harder to come by, which makes this all the more valuable. Written on this card are details of a date in which you will be the star. But who gets to go? I'll leave that for you to find out. Good luck.
If one of the new girls' names on that card, oh my God, really bad.
Okay, guys, shall I do the honors?
Yeah. Yes.
Of course I want to go on a date with Blake. That's what I'm here for.
Read it.
I haven't yet had a date with Blake, and it's all I'm after right now.
Group or single date? Single?
Dun.
Chantal! Take a chance on me, Blake.
I was really happy for Chantal to get the date, and I was also happy that, she got it over one of the new girls.
You have waited so patiently for this. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's pretty cute.
Amber thought her tantrum would get her a one-on-one date with Blake, and she's going to be probably a little bit resentful that it didn't.
Ooh, so what do you think it is?
I read Take a Chance and I think of ABBA, and it's all. I'm so excited. Having Blake for an entire day with 0 interruptions or distractions is exactly what I've been hoping for since the second I met him. And, I want him to see the deeper side of me as well. And I'm just so looking forward to spending that quality time with him. Right, all right. I just can't wait to see him. My focus for today's date is just to really enjoy Blake's company and just embrace whatever activity we are doing and have fun with him. Thank you. so lovely. I was expecting Blake to be in the car, and because he wasn't in there, it just made it all more, I don't know, more of a romantic adventure.
Good afternoon, Chantal. Welcome to the Darling.
Hi, thank you. I came in here looking for love, and as time has gone on, I've only actually believed more and more that it could be a possibility, and it's exciting. This is beautiful. Ooh. Chantal, I'm looking forward to spending a very romantic evening together. Please accept these gifts. They'll look especially lovely on you. I'll meet you downstairs in the Sokyo bar in 1 hour, Blake. Never, ever had a guy shower with me with so many beautiful gifts. I am feeling very spoiled. I've never been on a date this extravagant and opulent and indulgent. The only thing that's missing from this perfect picture is the man himself. I just can't wait to see him.
I saw Chantal walking up from the distance and my jaw hit the floor.
Hi.
Hello, how are you? Wow.
Oh my gosh.
She just looked incredible. You look gorgeous.
Thank you so much. Blake in a bar waiting for you is like you've struck the jackpot. He is the babe of all babes. Like he is that handsome. Oh my God, especially in a suit.
How are you feeling?
I'm pleased that you're now here because everything was so beautiful up in the hotel room, and it was like rose petals and like bubble baths and champagne.
Today, it's about you. I want you to feel special.
I don't think you expect a fairy tale like this to happen, and yeah, don't make me emotional. Every time I'm around him, just makes me a little flustered.
Been wanting to hang out with you. Actually, that reminds me. I have been wanting to hang out with you ever since you wanted to hang out with me.
Oh my gosh, look at that. That is vintage these days. I have a little gift for you, actually.
Really?
Yeah, basically it's a little heart and it's hanging off a chain and it says, "Let's hang."
Thank you so much. When I first met Chantal, I was just a bit surprised that someone as beautiful and intelligent as her was single.
I'm glad you still have that.
I do, absolutely.
It meant a lot to me that he'd held on to it, and bringing it out on our first date was really special.
That's beautiful to me. That is absolutely beautiful.
So, ladies, what do you think Chantal's up to?
Oh my God, it's gonna be something like to make all of us drool when she tells us about it later.
Guys.
We were sitting around in a group talking about Chantal's date, and then little Miss Perky with the bright lips, she walks up with a date card. So I was really hoping that my name would be called out.
Do we think it's a group date, single date? Group date!
My single date with Blake does seem like it was ages ago. And suddenly, there's new girls. You know, I don't want to be forgotten.
Okay, ladies, get ready for the ride of your life. Blake. Could it be roller coaster?
Maybe it'll be us competing with you lovely ladies to see who can get one time. Let's see how vicious.
I know that there's still a little bit of tension between the two groups. It could be really interesting.
Now, Rachel. Mary.
I feel that I've got a good connection with Blake. I hope nobody comes in and makes a stronger connection with him and intimidates me.
Anastasia.
These new girls have come in and taken over. It's not fair.
Jessica.
Seeing Jess on group dates, she's starting to get a little bit desperate and she's really starting to get those claws into Blake, so it's kind of alarming.
Lorena.
I'm not going to stand back and let the original girls take control of the date. I've been here now for a few days. I'm quite comfortable and I don't feel like I need to earn my place now.
I think Mary, she's got that mentality that she needs to come in here and sort of cause trouble. It's not cool.
Cara. Lauren.
So that's all the new girls? Yeah.
These new girls came in after I feel like I've gotten so far. It sucks.
And there's only one name left.
Who do we think?
It's like the 4 new girls and it's the last name. And I still technically haven't had a single date with Blake. It needs to be me.
I would love to be on that date. I want to challenge the new girls.
Amber.
I was really shocked when Amber's name was called out. I just thought, due to her walkout, perhaps maybe Blake had seen a different side in her.
I think if Amber pulls out another one of her stunts at the group date, then she's going to be gone because no guy likes drama.
You guys are gonna be competing against each other.
The new girls need to watch out. This is my territory, this is our territory, now it's on.
Coming up,
Tonight is about pampering you.
Blake finds the way to Chantal's heart.
Wow, this just got next level.
And later,
They're clearly getting their passion.
could a stolen kiss on the group date
Did everyone see that?
lead to a walkout?
I was appalled.
That was hurtful to me.
You can let me go tonight in this rose ceremony.
For today's date with Chantal, I've got a lot planned. I want us to enjoy some incredible food. Would you like to have a seat? Relax and just have a good time together.
We walked into the Soko restaurant where it just got more and more romantic.
Thank you very much. Well, I hope you're ready for some fine dining, some new
dining.
tasting experiences.
I love Japanese food. I love seafood.
Yeah, Christmas is a seafood explosion with my family. Yeah.
So
It
what's
would
the
be-
extent of the family?
Growing up, it was mainly just myself, mum and gran. But now mum's sister, her kids, and now my cousins just had a baby. And yeah, so it's getting bigger. But no little boys yet. No one's had a boy.
Oh, wow. I've always considered myself to have boys. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I love the name Raphael. I've always loved that name.
So can we have Reese as the second? Because, we'd have 2, right? Why? Just
Oh, yeah,
even
2.
that up.
There's 2 there.
Yeah, can't believe we've just planned out our children's names. It's just our beautiful children. Honeymoon.
Honeymoon. Oh.
Yeah.
I think Greece for me would be perfect. And then just do a little trip to Italy for some,
Just
good food and wine.
and food,
Tuscany.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. What about you?
Great.
Where's your ideal honeymoon destination?
A good friend of mine goes to the Maldives once a year, and he reckons it's amazing.
My parents had their honeymoon there. There you go. I'm very
When I'm with Chantal, I'm light, I'm relaxed, I'm me. And I love that. I love that about her, that she puts me into that zone. It's a really comfortable feeling, and to get that with someone so soon, wow. Do you think you could handle some dessert?
What have you got in mind, Blake?
Just a little something. Adriano, how are you, mate?
That is incredible. Wow, look at this. This is like legit MasterChef material.
That's the reaction you want.
Oh my gosh, hello.
Chantal, Adriano Zumbo.
Hello.
My lovely date, Chantal.
I can't believe it. Okay, yep. This is the king of desserts.
It's all right, you can let go of it. You can let go of it now.
Okay.
Might as well pull up a chair.
I'm sorry, wow. This just got next level.
The reaction, exactly what I wanted. Priceless.
So it's a bit of a Japanese-inspired romantic dessert. All these petals are made of raspberry, strawberry, and sushi rice. So you crack it, and then it should ooze out. So enjoy.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah, lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you. I'm stoked.
Enjoy your
Thank
night.
you very much.
Thanks a lot.
Appreciate it.
I said tonight is about pampering you, about treating you, about making you feel special. And if I had to
Are
get
you going to
Adriano Zumbo
propose to
out
me
here-
or something? Like, I feel like the only thing that could top this right now is if Blake pulled out a diamond ring and was like, let's seal the deal.
Would you like to eat one?
I would, thank you. Okay.
It's there. You just enjoy that. You just enjoy that.
This is just a date from heaven.
And behind the back, I am so ready.
We have a great connection and we've enjoyed spending time with one another.
Oh, that's good.
That is a good moment. And it is something that I think is so integral to building a really lovely relationship.
I'd like you to come for a very short walk with me.
A short walk.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
All right, if you can maybe put your hand there. There's something really intimate about slow dancing with someone and being there with Chantal, holding her, swaying to the music, feeling her warmth was something that felt just really special for the both of us.
Like, you're making me feel very, crazy. I'm sorry. It was as though we were the only two people on the planet at that point in time and nothing else really mattered. I definitely have some feelings for Blake and I think it's a really lovely thing. I'm excited by it. I feel like this is a really lovely foundation to build on. It feels right. It totally feels right. It is a celebration.
That's exactly.
Totally.
I'd just like to start by saying it's been a lot of fun. It's been incredible. I've been waiting to spend time with you and you know, all these qualities that I want in a partner. And it's, you know, every time I see you, you reinforce that.
It's funny, like today I just wanted to have the opportunity to spend some just quality time with you. And yeah, I don't know, smitten kitten. Smitten kitten.
Smitten kitten. Can that be my little nickname for you?
Smitten kitten, yeah, totally.
Well, smitten kitten. Will you accept this rose?
Like, I would love nothing more to accept this rose. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is the best date ever.
It's pretty damn good. Yeah, that's the best.
There's nowhere else I'd rather be right now, and I'm feeling like, you know, the girls might be a little bit jealous when I get home.
It is getting really late, guys. I'm ready for bed.
I'm not gonna lie, I was definitely jealous when Chantal walked through the door. I really wanted to be on that single date.
Chantal was just over the moon. She had a beautiful dress on and I couldn't help feeling a little jealous.
Look at all the roses! Oh,
Chantal came home with 50 roses and the whole flower shop.
Is there a rose tucked in that bouquet there?
My first rose outside of a rose ceremony.
Can definitely feel jealousy in the room. I know that it's there, but some girls are really good at masking how they feel. It's all a little bit of a game.
There was like two boxes, like two presents that were beautifully wrapped on the table. And the smaller box were these earrings.
Aww. So now I'm not the only girl who's earned some diamonds on a date. Chantal looked beautiful with the earrings, but they're not 62 diamonds.
I've never been treated like that before in my life, and it was just a lot. You know, it was divine.
Zoe definitely has one up on Chantal, but I'm going for the ring.
It was truly a very romantic day. We had a little slow dance.
It's a really weird situation because one of my good mates going on a date with this amazing guy who just happens to be the same guy I'm dating. That date would have been amazing and I would have loved to have been on it.
I got a bit emotional, actually. I got a bit emotional in that little solo dance.
It's not easy to hear that because if you're back quite a bit like I am, it's going to make it that much harder for me to try and make a connection with him.
So do you feel like a star?
I feel, yeah, like a star that has just nestled itself into cloud nine.
I'm concerned that the one-on-one time with Blake will really amplify the chemistry between them, and I hope it doesn't dilute the connection that I have with him.
Yeah, it was this very special day.
I know that Chantal and Blake have got a strong connection. If I don't get some time with him at the group date, I could go home at the next rose ceremony.
Coming up, a group date that's just for fun. But this time, there's a bunch of new girls jostling for position
I was here first.
Have to come up with some sort of strategy. The new girls,
It's going to get very fierce.
This is the first date with the newbies. It's a date at Luna Park.
I knew going into the group date that there would be competition to get Blake's time.
I'm so excited.
I don't necessarily consider myself competitive, but I'm definitely very territorial, and I've got to try my best not to get my back up, because I know I can be very, I was here first.
I'm here to date Blake, and I don't really care.
There are other girls.
Okay, are you girls ready for your first group date?
I think so.
I don't know if you can be ready.
Bringing new girls into the whole scenario has really united all the originals, because I think everyone's like circled the wagons to protect their man.
Be prepared
for anything. Anything can happen.
Parking assist on.
Oh my God. That is like the most handy thing.
Oh.
Luna Park.
I don't really want to step on anybody's toes, but I do feel like it is our time to get to know Blake as well, and it's the first time we've had this opportunity.
Hello, ladies.
Hi. Blake's looking good. Yeah, he looks like he's ready to have some fun tonight.
We've spent weeks getting up the confidence to form a connection with Blake. If they get time with Blake, that's taking away from the time that we've sat around waiting for it.
Well, this group date is all about recapturing childhood joy. Now, I know, Blake, that you have a bit of a playful side. How important is it for you to find someone that shares that?
It's so important to be a big kid at heart, and tonight is about doing just that. We've got this place all to ourselves, and we're gonna have an absolute blast. No queues, just all the fairy floss and all the rides we can have.
New women coming in does make you a little more unsure in terms of, will I still continue to get any quality time with Blake?
I hope you all have fun, and remember to play nice, all right? All right, enjoy.
It's worth fighting for time with Blake.
The best thing about a group date is I really start to see what their characters are like and who they are.
I was quite happy to drive some of those girls off the road.
I always look for the weakest person so that I can hurt them.
Driving along, enjoying the bumper cars, and no big surprise, Jess is like, oh look, hi Blake.
Hello, hello.
Hi. Drive going.
Jess is a massive opportunist. She will steal any moment she can to spend with Blake. And I was like, well, we're here to spend time with Blake, so why don't I smash in there and break it up?
Sorry, did I just hit you?
A couple of times, Cara bumped into me at the perfect moment to bump me away from Blake, so I think she might have been working a bit of a strategy there.
Jess has obviously had a lengthy single date with Blake, and it's hard seeing her with him. Well, meanwhile, I'm still waiting for a date.
I was concerned about the new girls, but now we're threatened by Jess, and we're worried that she could steal Blake.
Ladies, I give you the best view in Sydney.
So we go upstairs for a little interlude. Then there's this gorgeous view and balcony and candles and canapes.
Here's to new friends and new experiences.
Thank you for
Everyone's being friendly with each other, but we're already fighting for time with Blake. It's going to get very fierce.
When we got to the Tumblebug, everyone was excited.
I don't think I'm going to do it. No.
Are we doing doubles or singles?
Well, I was about to get on, and then I noticed that Anastasia was still standing by the gate.
I get really bad motion sickness.
Really?
Yeah.
I know that Anastasia was feeling sick going on the ride. I mean, that's just not really my style to try to ploy time away with Blake.
You don't want to come and sit in mine?
It's tempting. But yeah, if I get sick, I really might throw up on you. So, yeah.
That happens, but I still don't want you to miss out.
I don't get motion sickness, but if I was one of the new girls and I was trying to prove myself, I would suck it up as much as I could.
I can try it.
Yeah?
Yeah, all right, I'll try it.
Awesome.
Fine, here we go.
Let's give it a go.
Do it, girl. If I scream and you lose your hearing, that's your fault for making it.
I'll take it.
Oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this.
You're right.
I hate these things.
You got this. You got this.
I was panicking a lot and I felt a bit awkward.
I would have much preferred just to have a coffee.
I thought it would be something fun. I thought it would be something fun. We got this.
All right, it's already bad.
Really? You're doing well.
Sorry.
You're doing so well.
Oh my God, I can't even look.
Then look at me.
I think if I look, I'm going to be sick.
Yeah?
Oh!
I'm
I'm getting off. How do I get off?
She wants to get off.
Oh my
God.
Okay, it's coming down.
It is.
Yes, thank you so much for your help.
Oh,
I'm getting off. I'm sorry, that was great, but I'm getting off. I'm not going again.
Blake was suddenly left dateless, and quick as lightning, Lorena has bolted out of her cart and run across to Blake.
I had already planned actually to jump in the cart with Blake.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Lorena's taken my seat. I wish I'd been quicker and done the same.
I think if Jessica was able to get her butt out of the cart, she would have, but she's a little fuller and probably wasn't able to wiggle out.
Oh. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Nice.
Cara, would you like to come for a bit of a walk?
Yes.
Yeah?
Cara is a little bit aggressive in everything she does. She's one to watch out for.
I've been waiting for a chance to have that alone time with Cara. I think she's a great girl, but I'm still trying to get to know more about it.
This looks amazing. I do love champagne.
Getting on the Ferris wheel, I'm thinking this is unreal. This is not happening right now. There's champagne flowing and there's this amazing scenic view.
I'm glad that you pulled me away because I don't know if you know, you might, but there's obviously a few things that I wanted to get off my chest. Getting called last at a rose ceremony, at the hardest rose ceremony, was something that, nobody wanted to be in that position.
I know that all the time that we have with Blake is extremely precious, so you need to utilise that as best as you can.
I felt like it was this pity rose and it was this subliminal message to say, if these new girls weren't here, then you would be next.
Every week since we started this, I've given you a rose. I've wanted you around.
Oh, that's nice. That's good. That's reassuring.
I can appreciate where she's coming from, absolutely. This isn't easy for anyone. The overarching thing with it all is, I know how strong you are. You're there, you're strong. While other girls have struggled, you've been there, and I know it's not always easy.
Prior to going on today's date, I felt like the connection was slipping.
Wow.
But after having that time and hearing him speak, I do feel a connection, and
I really do want to be the one.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey. How you doing?
Good.
Ooh, floss.
Cotton candy.
Yeah.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, I just... Did I treat you? To get a rose tonight means that I'm safe at the next ceremony, which is great. I can just relax. This is my favourite rose so far.
Ain't nothing like a girl getting a rose to stir a little bit of desperation. I might be going in for the kill to get time with Blake.
Next,
She kissed him on purpose.
Did everyone see that?
a private moment on the group date sparks public outrage.
We're over it.
She will do anything to ensure that she is the last person standing.
For today's date, we've got Luna Park all to ourselves, and the next stop was Coney Island. Fortune tellers, retro games, pinball, slides.
Quite Early on, from entering Coney Island, Jess had Blake again, and she was by his side the whole time.
There's a part of me that does just want to crawl over and sit on your mat too. I just sort of keep walking past Blake, you know, making sure he can see me in the corner of his eye.
Oh my God, Jess is always trying to monopolize Blake. Today is no exception.
We're supposed to be sharing this experience with Blake and with each other, and when somebody just hogs him like that, it kind of robs the experience of the shared joy.
Go.
Oh, Blake, you're going down the slide? Oh my God, I love slides. Oh my God, there's a competition. I can't wait to win it. Oh, Blake, do you want to play some games? I love games. It's like, God, just go away. Just give someone a chance.
So the next ride in Coney Island was the Joy Wheel. Whoever won would get one-on-one time with Blake.
Everyone sits around it and then tries to stay in the middle the longest. The last person to not get blown to the edge wins.
I'm really hoping to have that one-on-one time with him because with the new girls that have come in, you know, there's a good chance that anyone who doesn't make an impression on Blake could go home at the next rose ceremony.
As soon as I found out there was a little competition for one-on-one time with Blake, competitive Jess came out to play. And so, you know, I sort of put the science cap on, analysed the best place to sit.
My strategy was, okay, the closest to the middle you can sit, the longer you'll stay on. So I ran on and sat in the middle. And Jess actually said, you've got to move over, you're too far on the top. I moved over and then suddenly Jess was on top. Jess had done the same thing that she'd told me not to do.
Every lady here has the power to choose how they get time with Blake. So when the opportunity arose to use whatever skills I possess, I jumped at it.
Oh no.
Jesse's sitting right on the middle of it. Jesse's got the advantage. I think Jessie can be a little bit socially unaware, and she doesn't realise when she's being a little bit too much and loitering and not being fair to the other girls.
I think we have a stalemate.
Magical Jess is sitting there ever so graciously. And then when Mary falls off, Jess glides down smiling with glee in her eyes. And it's like, off. We're over it.
Wasn't fair. She stuck her butt right in the middle of the machine. If I had have been in the middle as well, I probably would have won too. And I did it in a dress.
No, I think we should get some shoes, definitely. A very not well-kept surprise. For some one-on-one time with Jess, I took her to the carousel so we could kick back, put our feet up, and get to catch up again. I get along really well with Jess. We've got amazing chemistry. It's very, very easy to go into a different place with you.
We kind of slip into our own little bubble.
Yeah, we do. It's so calming. There's only one question that's really been on my mind. She's 24, she's at that stage where maybe she's not quite ready to settle down yet. I'm looking to be with someone for a lifetime. And I just want to check that that's what you're up for.
The thing that I've always felt is that I'd rather meet the person I'm meant to be when I'm that bit younger and I can grow with them and spend that life with them. You know, I want to spend it with that other half who makes, you know, my soul vibrate.
That was music to my ears. That's exactly what I wanted to hear because that's when I'm here.
It's not a group date.
Yeah, it's not a group date. It's like we are intruding on her date with him. The way she's behaving.
We've tried to be respectful of your time. We don't want to go and grab him and take him away and take over because we're new and we're also finding our place in the group and in the house. So we really appreciate that.
I think everybody has been courteous and
respectful except for one person.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we really appreciate it. You guys have been absolutely awesome. Like, a ton of respect goes out to you guys, too.
It was interesting to watch how the new girls bonded with the original girls when they felt like one of their own was being unfair.
When we're on the carousel, it was so beautiful. It felt so natural and it just felt so right.
I love that you keep your heart open in this. We had this beautiful moment where we were whispering sweet nothings and we just forgot where we were.
We decided to all go down to the carousel, and suddenly we realize Jess and Blake, they're clearly getting their passion. Are you kidding me?
Did everyone see that?
I don't think so.
Oh, dear.
I have told Jessica and the other girls that if he was to kiss anybody on a group date that I was on, that I would bow out. So whether she kissed him on purpose to do that to me, I actually don't know what to think.
I'm gonna find out if we got busted or not.
Jess is just like this Klingon leech sucking the blood out of Blake's skin, and it's disgusting.
Jessica ruined it for everybody. It was really rude and inconsiderate, and I don't know what her game is, but her game was pretty disgraceful.
Jess doesn't want anybody else to have time with Blake, and I think she will do anything that she can to ensure that she is the last person standing.
Coming up.
Didn't you give the girls a speech about we don't kiss on group dates because we have more class than that? Didn't you give them that speech before the night? I have said that if I was on a group date and Blake was kissing another girl, I would bow out.
Lorena. How's everyone doing?
Good.
Yeah, good.
From the very first moment the cocktail party started, I felt like everyone was kind of on edge. It was definitely a different vibe.
Shall we stand up and toast to the evening? To the night? Zoe, would you please come for a little more?
I would love to.
Excellent. Excuse me, ladies.
Blake came in and took Zoe away first up, so Chantal, Lorena and I decided to have a chat outside and sort of debrief about the group date.
It's really strange. Group dates seem to be group dates.
Jess told me she was caught kissing Blake on the carousel, and it was difficult for me to hear.
I was asleep and I woke up to intimate stories and intimate accounts and just everything that happened. And
right after you're still on the high of your connection with
less than 24 hours, mate.
She took away your glory.
No, but exactly. I can deal with it, but I felt as though my situation and my experience beforehand was no longer relevant because hers took.
It's funny how it's the person who acts like they're the kindest, sweetest, most perfect person has the least consideration for the people around them.
For her, this is about her getting to the end, and it doesn't matter what everyone else is going through. It's just it didn't cross her mind.
I'm sick of Jessica. I'm actually sick of pretending I'm okay with her behaviour. It's time to get things out in the open. That was full on, babe. We can't just pretend we have no idea that there's 7 other people there with us. We need to be able to respect each other and have common courtesy, and we need to be aware.
Kissing on dates, I don't feel like it's a problem.
It wasn't about the kissing on the date. It was very disheartening to go into that date and have every single second taken away from you by the same person. That was hurtful to me.
I understand. I got overexcited and I had a good time and I wasn't as conscious or as I should have been. And I'm sorry that I hurt your feelings.
I just thought it was really catty behaviour. I just thought it was not very nice.
I think what we all really need to remember is that right now we are one of 13 women, right? And there is one man. And it is very difficult, very, very, very difficult to try and create some kind of comfort in that situation. There
The
are new
only
people in the
comfort we
house.
can take from this situation is that we are all acting with respect for each other.
Yeah.
And trying to be courteous to each other. Every single person had to endure it, and it was a full-on alienating experience, and I'm disappointed that I was subjected to that.
I feel like at times people have alienated other people. I think that most of us have done it in the house.
A consistency of doing it, someone needs to say something. I have travelled to 15 different countries over 7 years of my life and never endured such alienating behaviour. I was appalled. And for somebody to do it for so many hours and have so many people around you projecting that they're feeling so disgraced and alienated, it was incredible behaviour. It was incredible.
Lorena, I understand that you're hurt.
Just offended. I'm so offended.
Lorena, Mary, I am sorry. I've apologised for this. I will take a conscious step back.
But no, if you just want to be you and that's your tactic on how to get the man, then go, keep doing it. Hopefully he'll see what we see. You act like you're the most perfect, lovely, considerate person, and that was the most inconsiderate behaviour I've ever endured, and I had to grin and bear it.
Girls, come on, we're all in this together. Obviously, people are going to do stupid things.
But didn't you give the girls a speech about before the date, we don't kiss on group dates and we don't kiss at cocktails party because we have more class than that? Didn't you give them that speech before the night? Like, what the hell?
I'm sorry if you felt disregarded, but I said my piece. I said my apology.
I definitely wanted to have a chat with Blake. I want to give him an opportunity to tell me his side of the story. Hi, darling. Will you have a chat with me? If he was off kissing Jessica while he's on a group date, I'm really confused about where this leaves me. I need to have a bit of a confronting conversation with you. So when I came in here, I said to all the girls, if any of you girls want to get rid of me, kiss him on a group date.
Right.
So when Jessica kissed you at the date, I was like feeling really offended. Like, if I stay, then my integrity's compromised.
I don't see it that way at all. Look, I kissed Jess yesterday, yeah, and I'm not going to deny that at all. Yeah, it was completely unplanned, and we were in the moment. Much like you and I have been in the moment.
Yeah, and I'm not judging you. Like, you're in the moment with her, I get it, you know. I'm not judging you, sweetheart. I know you're a lovely, beautiful person, but we're out on a group date, and then I know that's going on. I can't deal with that. I can't maintain my dignity if that's what's happening around me. I can't maintain my dignity. And that's important to me. So you can let me go tonight in this rose ceremony. I'm not gonna make a big thing.
I'm not happy about that.
Yeah, I know. It's not ideal.
You're one of the few people that I really have a connection with. A real connection. I could have been with you caught up in that moment then. Very, very easily. You know what we're like. You know, you're someone that if I'd met you outside of this, you and I would be dating. And none of this would be happening. But look, I don't want you going anywhere.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Please stay.
After my chat with Blake, I actually don't know what to think. I have said from day one that if I was on a group date and Blake was kissing another girl, I would bow out. I feel that I've got a good connection with Blake, but my dignity was compromised.
I think Lorena isn't used to coming second.
Good evening, ladies. Last week, the mansion swelled in numbers. I'm sure it's been an interesting few days. Chantal, Cara, you've already received a rose. You are safe tonight.
On the group date, I was hoping for a rose, but I just have to trust in the chemistry that Blake and I have.
When Jessica kissed Blake, I felt so disappointed. I'm really confused about the whole situation.
For the 11 ladies still without a rose tonight, Blake has just 10 roses to give out. One of you must leave the mansion this evening. Here's Blake.
Ladies, I know how emotionally difficult this experience is for all of us. Please keep in mind that this whole experience is a marathon, not a sprint. Lisa. Lisa, will you accept this rose?
I will, thank you.
Zoe. Zoe, will you accept this rose?
I will.
I would be really unhappy if Jessie got a rose tonight. Every single person in the house is alienated by Jess. If all goes well tonight, I hope Blake sees what we see.
Jessica. Jessica, will you accept this rose?
I will.
Lorena. Lorena, will you accept this rose? Sam. Lauren.
I had this most amazing date with him last week.
I hope Blake doesn't forget with the drama going on between the girls.
Amber.
On the group date, I got to spend time with him. There's nothing romantic going on. You may not get a rose for that reason.
Rachel. Louise. Louise, will you accept this rose?
Thank you very much.
It's just me and Anastasia, and I've never felt more sick. I don't want to leave here feeling like I have missed something.
I'd love to receive a rose and get to know Blake a bit better, but I don't think that he is interested.
Mary. Mary, will you accept this rose?
I would love to. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anastasia, you didn't receive a rose. Please take a moment now and say goodbye.
That's okay. It's fine.
Thank you very much.
Good luck.
I've shown him who I am. Obviously, I'm not the girl for him. Even though I didn't find that connection with Blake, I'm sure love is still out there.
Next time.
Welcome!
Will an island escape
This is amazing.
finally melt Zoe's heart?
Is this the sort of experience that you can see yourself falling in love?
And
Bake a cake that stands out as much as you do.
a Bachelorette bake-off
Look at that!
sees the knives come out.
I just thought of the ultimate sabotage.
What?
Turn the oven off.
You sneaky rascal.
It's not cooking. Did someone turn my oven off?
Well, YouTube, if you can't get enough Bachelor content, then you need to see more highlights. You'll find them right here. And you can also subscribe to this channel by clicking below.